Hi guys, welcome to Football Man Cook, and today we'll be talking about what's going to be going on with the Premier League and all that, and the football. Obviously, there hasn't been that much. There hasn't been hardly any.
No
football
for the last
recently.
2-3 weeks. It's been
Maybe
very
more.
hard.
Yeah, it's been
I've
hard.
been proper struggled because not being able to watch football.
Yeah, just
you can't really play it either because we've gone into kind of lockdown, haven't we? But
yeah, due to coronavirus and all that.
Yeah, so not really gone out, have we?
No.
So it's self-isolating.
Yeah.
Obviously weird times at the moment. It's obviously very weird. Obviously, life isn't gonna. Life's not gonna be like normal for like at least 6 months or on about. Could be even more.
Yeah.
Obviously, basically everything's shut apart from obviously shops and that.
Yeah.
Food shops. That's what I meant. But yeah, it's boring. No football. No. There's no sporting events on really. No. Obviously, the Premier League was due to start again this weekend actually. But
it was supposed to be Manchester City Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, it would have been. But obviously, he's been called off, postponed, or whatever you want to call it. Honestly, basically, they were due to come back today, first match, the 3rd of April, and you know what? It's not going to happen. But
no.
The first game would have been Aston Villa versus Wolves. Wow. Yeah, wouldn't have been the best game. And obviously, Sheffield United Tottenham, interesting. And then Sunday, it wouldn't be a bad Super Sunday. West Ham versus Chelsea, London derby, and then Manchester City, Liverpool. It's kind of a bit of a rivalry there. Then there would have been Monday Night Football, Everton. That's an interesting game. But anyway, they're not happening, so no point really talking about it. So it was due to come back this weekend, but now it is the 30th of April. If that'll happen or not, I'm not sure, unless somehow it improves. Obviously, the death rate is very bad. It's really bad in Italy. Obviously, I think there's some leagues that have just non-league football's been cancelled, called off for full season. Obviously, just EFL games are still going on at the moment. They're obviously trying to finish leagues. Well, not at the moment, but they're still running. If you know what I mean. Like they've not called the season off.
No.
But it's
the thing is, what are they going to do with relegation? And
the problem, what they're on about doing is, if they null avoid it, nothing. I don't know what will happen. It's up to the Premier League. If you were to have a shout on this or anything to do with this, I don't know. It's
maybe the teams that
obviously Champions League football, all games have been postponed. Europa League, they've all been put back. What could possibly affect the Premier League if the Champions League... I'm not sure if the Champions League will go ahead again this season.
Oh.
I think they might just cancel it. To be fair, it might be the best idea because the leagues are probably one of the biggest priorities at the moment. But obviously, it's hard because getting the games on, because it's not just about playing the game. It's about the safety as well of obviously the players and the fans, who obviously, if the season does go ahead between like June area, May, June, even beginning of end of April, whatever.
If they carry on with football, and
it's going to be behind closed doors.
Yeah.
You would have thought. I'd be very surprised if they're going to risk people
everything that's been happening recently, events.
Obviously, Olympics have been cancelled. Euro 2020 has been cancelled and Wimbledon's been cancelled.
Oh, yes.
So 3 big events there what have been cancelled. We're just waiting for more things to get cancelled, really, aren't we? Things like... I'm not quite sure what else is going on this summer, but there'll be a lot of sporting events what are cancelled.
Yeah.
What's going to... Obviously, Euro 2020, obviously, it's going to be all around Europe, won't it? Obviously, the final's going to be at Wembley. And at this moment of time, England have not actually reached the peak yet. Some people are saying we could reach the peak tomorrow. Obviously, it's meant to be very good weather tomorrow. So if a lot of people just a bit not go on with the rules and just go out, what could affect the whole of England, it could be at our peak by Monday. But hopefully not. Hopefully we'll reach the peak. Probably better reaching the peak sooner rather than later. Get this over and done with. Obviously, I know Rome they're the worst out of anyone
Italy,
really.
Yeah.
But we're not far behind them. Well, we're meant to get as probably worse than them.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say as worse as Italy.
Well, we are.
but
We are.
it's
We're not.
supposed to get
We're not
really
too.
bad.
Italy is a very bad, but
Yeah.
really, it's not. It's not really too bad at this moment of time.
No.
In places like China now, because they've got like immune to it. If you know what I mean, a lot of them.
Oh yeah. And
A lot of people, most of the population's had it. If you know.
And if you know One Up Football, the app.
Yeah.
It came up yesterday, I think it was, that Premier League could go to China.
Yes. There's a possibility of Premier League continuing in China because obviously they've hit the peak, obviously, and they're immune to it, so they're on about doing it in China. What sounds ridiculous, and it does really sound ridiculous because it's not gonna be the same.
It's British football.
Will they let fans in? I don't know how it'll work. I hope they don't go to China. But then again, if you've got to finish the season and if you have to go to China to finish it, go to China. Just go to China and finish it.
Yeah.
But if you think you can get it finished in England, do it in England. Even if it's behind closed doors, what will be rubbish, yes. But just do it. Just get on with it and finish it as quickly as possible. I think the main priority is finishing the seasons. Don't start a new season without finishing the season. You can't do that.
No. And Liverpool.
Like,
Liverpool will not win the Premier League.
Think about sides like Liverpool, 25 points ahead. If they don't win the league, I think it's going to kick off. And like sides like Leicester, look how hard they've worked for top 4 this season, and Chelsea and teams like that. Sheffield United, look how well they've done.
Manchester
they're
City.
looking for
Sheffield. as well.
Europa League football, European football,
And Wolves.
Wolves. What don't come around too often for like sides like Sheffield United. And what about the Championship sides? How cruel would it be on Leeds United?
Yeah, and
obviously
West
it's
Brom.
been 15 years, is it? Maybe a bit less.
Yeah, Leeds.
Since they've been in the Premier League, and they've been brilliant this season.
Yeah.
And they look like they're going to come up. And if they don't get to come up this season, I think, unless they'll let them two go up.
And West Brom. West Brom have been doing pretty well this.
But besides who think they're lucky, especially in the Premier League, relegation zone, it's the likes of Norwich, Aston Villa and Bournemouth, who are actually in the relegation zone at the moment. So if their season don't continue and nothing happens, they just null avoid it. No one gets relegated, no one wins the league. It's going to be good, especially like Norwich and Aston Villa, get another season in the Premier League.
Hopefully not.
Well, yeah, hopefully not.
Well, to be honest, Norwich.
Well, think about Liverpool. They're only 6 points, 2 wins away from the Premier League title.
Obviously, they were supposed to face Everton.
Well, obviously, I would have thought Liverpool probably could have won the league by now at this moment of time.
Yeah.
What if it would have been a hard game against Everton away, yeah. But then they had Palace at home. Them 2 games are very winnable.
Obviously, a few weeks about a month ago, we lost to Watford, didn't we? 3-0.
Obviously,
a shocker.
Yeah, obviously. To be fair, it did hurt that because when you think about the invincibility, like the Arsenal, we weren't far away, and there was a winning streak of 18. We could have broke City's record, but we didn't. But anyway, we've obviously got over that now. We're gonna win the league if it continues. If it continues,
might not.
But if it don't continue, why don't they do like
a Premier League final,
a playoff? Yeah.
Manchester
City
playoff versus Liverpool.
Sure, that's only fair. But then again, why don't you just give the title? Some people have said don't give the title to Liverpool. Some people said do give the title to Liverpool.
Manchester.
There's a lot of people saying Liverpool shouldn't get the title.
Yeah, they should.
And then there's a lot who have said, they should get the title.
Yeah, because
they've played so well.
They've
played how many games? I've lost count because we haven't played for so long. But it's like 27 games, won 25 games. It's a ridiculous record.
Yeah, because you've drawn one. You've lost one.
Yeah. But what a record that is.
Yeah, it's really good, yeah. And this is definitely the best Liverpool have played for a long time.
But if they could just go, all right, everyone finishes now. Liverpool will be crowned champions. Whoever's in the relegation zone now is relegated, and whoever's in second,
Manchester City,
first and second in the championship will go up.
Oh, all right, okay.
But the problem is there.
No,
the
but
championship.
What about the playoffs, like Fulham,
Yes,
Brentford?
that's my point. Yes, yeah. How would they do that? I'm not sure. Would they have the playoffs?
Would they have the playoffs just with closed doors?
Unless would they just give it to third place, whoever that would be?
Fulham, I think.
Is it Fulham? It'd be giving it to Fulham now. I don't know how they'll do it. They've got to do it a fair way, I think. You've got to finish it. You can't start as new season August. Even if you have to finish a season by putting next season back until October or something. Start the season in October. Do it. And that, even if you have to start it in December, do it. Because it's unfair for sides like who have done so well, like likes of Liverpool, Leicester, Sheffield United, Leeds United. Chelsea even. They have proved me wrong, Chelsea.
You said they'll like place 8th, didn't you?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Look where
and Sheffield as well. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
I predicted them to finish 19th, 20th.
20th. I predicted them like 14th.
Wow.
But
You've actually got a decent prediction there. But
yeah.
I didn't even think about Sheffield.
And
United
I
doing
feel like Sheffield could stay in the Premier League for quite
well,
a
Sheffield
few
United, they're
years.
a big club. They're a big. Well, yeah. They've got a good manager, Chris Wilder. But yeah. But hopefully this virus will go away.
Yeah.
In the coming few months. Like they're on about saying, will it survive? It might not survive over 25, 27 degrees. If that's true or not, I don't know. Rumours. But yeah, it's just weird times at the moment, isn't it? Nothing really happening.
Yeah. Well, there is stuff happening still. To be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
So obviously stuff like Wimbledon, that's been cancelled. That's not been. Things like Wimbledon and the Olympics.
Yeah.
Have not been cancelled
Because
since the Second World War.
Yeah.
And that's a long time ago.
Yeah, like 1939.
I'm not quite sure, actually.
Well, because the World War II it started in 1939 and ended in 45, didn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's 45. And you know, how long ago was that? That's like you're looking at about 60, 70 years, aren't you?
More. About 70-something years.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
That is a long, long time.
And so, yeah, it's hard without any football and sport. Like Wimbledon, I'm going to miss Wimbledon this year. It's always good. It's always good. I know you don't watch it. I actually do. I like the tennis in the summer. You're watching the Wimbledon. It's obviously usually very nice weather.
Yeah.
It's light nights. Watching it at night, it's something to watch, and it's quite entertaining sometimes. Tennis matches, especially the big matches, like watching like Roger Federer and Andy Murray, Nadal and all that, Djokovic. It's always good to watch them, and then obviously the Olympics are always really good to watch. I've always liked the Olympics. I've liked every single event in the Olympics.
I don't think I've never watched the Olympics.
Are you serious?
Well, I might have. I've watched. I like watching the swimming.
Yeah, I like the swimming. I like obviously they do the football sometimes. Obviously, they do what? Running. I watch that. The athletics. Yeah. Yeah, I think they do. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Obviously.
There's some, and obviously Euros football.
Yeah.
Great tournament, but obviously they have been put back a year. Apart from Wimbledon, I don't think Wimbledon will actually happen until.
Thank God the World Cup wasn't this year. Jesus Christ.
Well, it'd be just like the Euros, won't they? They'll put it back another year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd have to.
Suppose.
And can I just say something though? Even though the Euros have been things that have been cancelled this summer. What if this virus comes back? What if it comes back at the same time next year, and even worse?
Yeah.
It's going to cause absolute chaos, isn't it? Because you think of like it's going to delay sport every single year. If it keeps happening every single year, but. If it will or not, will it just die down? Will we get a vaccine for it? What will kill it off? I don't know.
But yeah, anyway.
Obviously, Matthew, what's coming up tonight?
WrestleMania.
Yeah. Matthew can't wait, can you?
Yeah. Well, it's the first night. It's 2 nights.
Obviously,
April 4th.
I'm not. I don't watch WWE. Don't really know much about. I used to watch it. I don't know much about it. He knows about it. But you know what? Since I've got nothing better to do, I'm gonna do the reactions with Matthew tomorrow, and obviously tonight. The event's tonight, and then on Sunday night. So looking forward to it. Obviously, I know a few wrestlers from the time I liked it. People like Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton. I think people like that, John Cena, Bray Wyatt, people like that.
Yeah.
But that's about it. There'll be probably people I don't actually know. But just I haven't done a WWE reaction since the Royal Rumble. Not this Royal Rumble, gone.
Oh yeah.
But
I haven't done like reactions for a while to WWE actually. To be honest,
it's a bigger event than WrestleMania. I always probably my favourite event.
It's not.
Obviously,
Royal
that's
Rumble.
behind closed doors as well, obviously.
It's not. WrestleMania's not the best. It's Royal Rumble. All the
One
way.
of the two.
No, Royal Rumble.
So yeah, anyway, let's hope life gets back to normal in the next few weeks, months, whenever.
It's so weird though, just doing
It could
work
be-
at school. Work at school.
Work at home.
At home. from
Yeah,
school.
that's no. All schools have shut. Obviously, they've been shut for at least two weeks now.
2 weeks, yeah. It's Easter
Obviously, it would be the
holidays
Easter
now.
holidays now.
I won't be able to do anything for the Easter holidays.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It don't feel like a weekend at the moment.
No.
So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching.
Thank you
Just
for
a quick update.
A quick update, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching.
Obviously, you've not seen me for like months. Yeah.
Anyway, guys,
So,
thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye.
Peace.